What up, SNA Assassinators? This is Super Ninja Austin back here with another podcast video. And this is the for the wrestling news on for today. And we're going to be talking about the wildest and intriguing news stories and rumors that you assassinators need to know from the from the WrestleZone article on December 3rd, 2024. And make sure to watch until the very end because we got so much to talk about in the world of professional wrestling today. And we're going to be starting things off with Jeff Jarrett, that would be open to potentially doing commentary after in-ring career. And Double J comments on potentially transitioning to commentary once he retires from his career as an active wrestler. Speaking on the My World podcast. WWE Hall of Famer Jeff Jarrett was asked whether he would consider transitioning to commentary after after he retired from in-ring competition. Stated that he would have said no prior to his recent one-off doing in commentary for AEW. He and he and yeah, and this is what he had to say. Prior to Spokane, Washington, and when Antonio Schiavone came to me in catering, and he kind of sat down. He kind of did some warm up conversation, and then he said, "Hey, you're gonna do Dynamite tonight." I'm like, do what in question? He's like, you're gonna be the third man on commentary. I said, no, no, no. Like I really in question. And I said, what's going on in question as well. The man has requested you to do it and they wanted to know if you were up for it. I'm like, what do you think? What do you think, Antonio? In question, and Tony says you'll be fine. Anyway, prior to that, I would have said no. And Jeff Jarrett commentary is an art. Jarrett went on to note that doing commentary was in art. He expressed that he was open to it, and he then said that you never know with wrestling, adding I had the conversation. I don't know how many times with Mike Tenay through the years when we would be going through show notes and prep, I used to have those conversations with Lawler about how damn good he was. Like Shivani Jr. Yeah, it is a freaking not Junior, Shivani Jr. What am I even talking about? Lawler, good, no damn goodie. And he was and he was good. He was Shivani Jr. It is a freaking art to do that. But yeah, when the time, if it ever that would be a bonus to the career. But yeah, prior to Spokane, and me doing that one episode of Dynamite and Rampage, I would have said zero chance. But you never know. I'll just sit back and have fun with it. I love being part of the 0 Hour panel. And do you think we'll ever see Jeff Jarrett in commentary when he thinks his career has gone to a close, or do you think that he's just gonna just do some other things in the industry after he hangs up his boots for good and entering competition in the business? Let me know down in the comment section right down below. But if you ask me, I think he'll do a very great job in commentary, just as much as he's doing in professional wrestling. And over for the past 30, 40 years of being in the industry, I think yeah he'll do fine. Yeah, there's nothing for him to worry about. Absolutely zilch and nada. But yeah, I want to wish him best of luck in his rest of his remaining majority of his career left in him, and I hope he does win a world championship at least one more time before he called it a day. All right, but let's move on to the next slide. Let's move on to a former AEW world champion. I mean, a former not world, a former AEW wrestler and now current WWE NXT wrestler. That's now former NXT champion by Ethan Page. Like laughed at a child like who dropped their ice cream at SeaWorld, like and says the staff is more evil than him. The All Ego wrestler found a small amount of joy during his recent trip to SeaWorld. Like Page was on behalf of WWE during their their ex, excursion, like NXT's. The family stole Page's phone, like and humorly documented their trip until like Page took it back. And yeah, and at least this time, Page didn't have to change his phone number after someone hacked into like his account on social media, and he explains like the situation, and yeah, he explained the he explained the situation like on the matter on his X account, stating not on his X account. It is what he had to say on the matter, like what was the issue at the time, like, and stated my wife thought it was so funny that there was a headline like that gets hacked like while eating like alpha our our pet our pets, yeah, our pets. Like she's like, oh, it's so great for the Latino culture. Like your kids are half called Colombian, yeah, Colombian. Like look at that in explanation. Like, yeah, like that's fantastic. Like, I need a new phone. Like number, like I need no, I need a new phone number, babe. Like fans are calling me on the phone saying, "Oh, it's actually him." An explanation, like and hanging up on me. Like that was not a good situation, like at all. Page, Page said during this interview with WrestleZone, like which it was a complete humiliation. But yeah, here's a video of him like with him being glad that it's over and he has his phone back. Like and he regrets nothing after that, which you can see on the tweet with when Cenk Stacks Lorenzo posted a video of him saying glad we could make a deal like with him making some kind of a deal to get like to his device back. And here's a video of the clip that was posted by Stacks that yeah, Ethan Page reacted to. We don't have no audio. But it's all these NXT fans that are like asking autographs and calling them on the phone. I'm trying to call him, and he's like, "You picked up like it's really you." Which yeah, he's a guy that's like a people person, but he's playing as a character. But at the same time, like yeah, he needs a space though, like because like it'll be very awkward and uncomfortable, like to keep calling him just to get a pop and some clout. But moving on, we got more to talk about Ethan Page about his experience at SeaWorld and then finds a silver lining at the place. And it says Page vividly remember AEW star Nyla Rose calling him to ask like if he had seen what happened. Like luckily Page got his accounts like back from the hacker and moved past the incident. However, he's still not past what happened at SeaWorld. And he added, I do want to say this. Like, I was very annoyed. Like, I don't like to be forced into doing ca- yeah, carrot charitable events. Like, I or not charitable. Well, I'm talking about charitable. Like, I'm not talking about saying character. I mean charity. I don't know where my brain is, but anyways, forced into doing charitable events. I like to choose to do charity. Since coming to WWE, it seems like this company likes to help people and look out for them. Like it's very annoying, and I was. Roped into being one of their volunteers, like, and it sucked, he remarked. But anyway, it says, but there was a glimmer like of hope. Like in the day, like one of the SeaWorld employees walked up to me while I was cackling like at a kid's ice cream like that fell over. It was an awesome, very classic moment. Like he recalled like he recalled by stating by adding like the kids licks the ice cream, the scoop like falls over and hits the ground, and there's Ethan Page obnoxiously laughing like his as usual heel dastardly uh horribly bad self would normally do on NXT television. and and to himself, like the SeaWorld employee walks over and says, "See, you could actually have fun over here, like not like Disney World." In explanation, and walked away. Like I died laughing. Like even more, I was like, "This guy's bragging to me that SeaWorld is better than Disney." Like because I can laugh at this poor child in question. Like the staff at SeaWorld is more evil than all ego Ethan Page. Page said the moment like him itself was glorious, like but the day absolutely sucked overall. Like he's he's also not a fan of of the de- the degenerates like that that Tony D'Angelo hangs out with. He went as far as saying that he wouldn't even share Thanksgiving dinner with them. And what are your thoughts on Ethan Page losing his phone, but luckily he got it right back? Maybe all thanks to the D'Angelo family, even though he still despised them and he wouldn't even invite him over for Thanksgiving dinner, which that's a complete shame. And also, in the story about him and his family, and then also about like Nyla Rose, his former co-worker from the other company AEW, as of what was going on, but luckily, they all let her know that he's got his phone back, no harm's been done, and he's fixing all the social media accounts that been hacked and whatnot. And yeah, that's all that matters. Like as long as he gets his device back and everything else, like yeah, he has nothing to worry about. And also and also and what are your thoughts on this time like with him being like his staying in character when he saw a kid like dropped his ice cream cone, like with the employee like asking that they're better than Disney World, like because of it. But I'm not sure if that's the case. But what do you would prefer, like over the other, Disney World or Sea World? Let me know down in the comment section right down below. Like I'll say, Disney World is the most memorable and the most magical place in the world when it comes to theme parks. But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys to decide what's your take on the matter. But moving on, we got the Scottish Warrior news, like reports of WWE's return was sooner than initial plans. And we got some very shocking news about Drew McIntyre's return plans. As the Scottish Warrior on the December 2nd episode of Monday Night Raw, like and a new report provides an update on the note. McIntyre had been absent from WWE programming since he lost to CM Punk at Bad Blood. He made a surprise appearance, like on the December 2nd episode of WWE Raw, like where he attacked Sami Zayn, like at the end of the show after he lost to Seth Rollins. Mike Johnson of PW Insider reports that Drew McIntyre's return was not expected to be this soon. Like conversations about his return had been underway as of last week. However, Johnson writes that the belief backstage at WWE Raw was I mean the Raw was that Bronson Reed's injury at WWE Survivor Series led to Drew McIntyre returning earlier than original plan. And it's at the report notes that Drew McIntyre had been advertised for WWE's holiday tour events. As a result, he may have returned by then. Drew McIntyre comments on his return, and Drew McIntyre commented on his return in a post on Twitter, and warned fans not to believe everything they hear about him, and he writes, if you don't hear it from me live on WWE TV, or on my social channels, assume every single thing you hear about Drew McIntyre in BS. How soon you all forget you forget. And what exactly do you mean when, the Scottish Warrior said all that? And do you think that the reports are true that Drew McIntyre returned sooner than originally planned, or do you think that, or do you think or do you think he was supposed to be returning like at this time? Which now thinking about it, like if it's true about what PW Insider's reporting, like I would see what exactly it's talking about, given that Bronson Reed like suffered an injury on both his ankles, which I want to wish him a full and fast speed recovery, by the way. And yeah, also um and Bronson, I'll say it would make sense for Bronson Reed to be feuding with Sami Zayn on the fact that they were on the opposite teams on the Survivor Series match between Solo's bloodline against Roman Reigns' bloodline. So yeah, that all makes sense for them to be feuding for the next, I don't know, perhaps I'll say month or so. Like yeah, and then just and then like just as it'll be that way, and then and then he'll move on to a guy that he could possibly be in a feud with, which it could be Kevin Owens, maybe, because given that he's a heel, and then he decided to team with the Bloodline, Kevin Owens will probably be like, I hate these guys. Like, so why are you teaming up? Why you're taking their side now? Just because they down by a couple of partners, like against his own partner Solo, he got himself in this mess. Something similar to what he's doing with Cody Rhodes, like in his feud, like which that's going to be a week from this Saturday at Saturday night's main event. But yeah, that's a different video for a different day. But let's